Hi, if you couldn't already tell, we're gonna be reading a book. Well, me, not you. You can read it too, but in this video, I'll be reading it. For you. Call It What You Want by Brigid Kemmerer. I have another book by Brigid Kemmerer. Yeah, I think I said it correctly that time. That's never gonna happen again. I am sorry, Brigid. But for today's video, we're gonna be reading this one. Okay, let's get started. Hello. As you can see by the change of clothing, it is the next day. So I've read 50 pages. I know that's not a lot, but I have school, therefore I have schoolwork. I know 50 pages is too soon to judge anything, but I do have a couple of notes. So the first note I have is the writing style. There's nothing special about it. It's very easy to understand. There's no unique way of writing dialogue or how the author sets the scene. It's just pretty plain and simple, which is fine. But because I'm a hoarder for YA fiction, I'm going to judge this book a lot. I think that's all I have to say for now. I did record a time lapse of me reading the book, which I can show you now. I'll most likely update you on my progress tomorrow. Hello, welcome to my mini unboxing video. So I got a package from Amazon. Let's open it. Okay. Ta-da! It's A Little Life by Hanya Nakahara. Okay, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, so I've read 150 pages so far, and I realized that I haven't explained what this book is about, so let me do that briefly. So this book is in the perspective of the two main characters, the boy and the girl, Rob and Megan. So the story is set in high school, and Rob used to be a really popular guy in high school until one day his dad was caught embezzling funds, $9 million to be exact, from the whole town. So initially, Rob goes from a super popular guy to literally a nobody. Then one day, Rob's dad decides to shoot himself, but he doesn't succeed, and the cop that was questioning Rob on the crime scene, is it a crime scene? So the cop that questions him is Megan's dad. Now, Megan, she was caught cheating on the SATs, and therefore because the school couldn't tell who she was copying off of or whether or not other people were cheating, they had to invalidate all their scores. So no one really likes her in school. So how did these two meet? Well, how else? They're partners for a calculus project. Let's get into my notes. Okay, so this book has about almost 370 pages, and so far there isn't any conflict yet that's been established. They've met, they've had awkward interactions, teenage stuff. But so far there isn't a conflict in which both of them share. There's also no romance just yet. And this is where I judge the book by its cover a little too quickly. Literally. You'd think that the title and the cover would give away what this book is about, which in my opinion is just another high school romance. But it's not. There's a little bit of flirting here and there, but so far it's discussed more serious issues, which caught me really off guard because I thought it would just focus on the lovebirds and their calculus project. But no, I'm not going to give any spoilers because I might recommend this book. Who knows? We'll see by the end of this video. Stay tuned. But the major issue that they've discussed in this book that made me not want to put the book down was internalized racism. You go to a bookstore, you pick up this book, you read the blurb, and you think, oh, it's a love story, oh, how cute. But then you read what's inside, and you're like, well. Another note I have is that because this book is in the perspective of the two main characters, you really get to experience what they think like and what it's like inside their minds, which is kind of, how do I put this? Exhausting in like the nicest way possible, because I do appreciate the detail, but also these two characters spend so much time inside their minds that I feel like that's what's refraining or restricting them from the romance that they have yet to share. I guess that's all I have for now. I'll update you tomorrow. I may have spoken too soon. 250 pages in. And as usual, I have notes. So if I had been a little bit patient, I would have known that there is romance. Like, steamy. And I am not mad about it. However, there is still no shared conflict. And given that I'm more than halfway through the book, I feel like there isn't going to be a shared conflict. I guess it's not that type of book. Based on the context, this book is mainly about how to adapt when things are changing around you and how much growth that there is to learn in that change, if you understand what I mean. And one of the main issues that I have with this book that's really annoying is the fact that there are a lot of italic words. Like, italic words. I don't know what the author was trying to prove when she decided to make every other 10th word italic, but I'm not here for it. Also, there are a lot of repetitive words, which makes a lot of them kind of seem overused, but I do have a positive note. So as we remember, Rob is a nobody, but then he meets a friend, Owen. Owen is great. He is probably my favorite character. That's all I have to say. I'm still waiting if there's any conflict, but we'll see. I will update you tomorrow. I'm wearing the same shirt as the beginning of this video, but let's ignore that. 370 pages later and I'm done. Do I regret reading this book? Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Like always, I spoke too soon. Turns out there is conflict in like the last 100 pages. And then it's solved. And because there are secrets that were revealed at the end, it created a lot of loose ends. Also, one thing that I was mad about was that there was only one proper scene that involved romance. Would I recommend this book? No. As I said in the beginning, the writing style is fine. The context of the book and the characterization is actually not that bad. It's just the plot. Regardless, thank you for coming along with me through this journey.